Dear finance professionals and students, welcome to podcast of Fca Deepak Rao, a practicing chartered accountant. Daily news and updates for 30th May 2024. Carmakers in India are forecast to face a record stockpile of 400,000 vehicles worth Rs 44,000 crore by the end of May, as demand cools after a 3-year run of high sales. Passenger vehicle registrations are expected to fall by 5% in May from a year earlier due to election-related uncertainties, the completion of marriage season, and heat waves in key markets, particularly Delhi NCR. Retailers and quick service restaurant or QSR chains in India experienced the slowest pace of store expansion in 5 years at 9%. These companies added 2,700 stores, averaging 7 a day, but that's nearly half compared to 13 doors each day in financial year 23. Retail sale growth fell year on year every month in the previous fiscal, reflecting weak consumer sentiment across segments like apparel, footwear, and QSR. As the marathon general elections draw to a close, India Inc. is firming up strategies to raise fresh capital. The optimism surrounding the election outcome, capital expenditure, and favorable valuations are key drivers behind listed firms' plans to issue new papers. Adani Enterprises, the flagship firm of the Adani Group, on Wednesday had received board approval to raise Rs 16,000 crore in equity capital. A day earlier, power transmission company Adani Energy Solutions announced its plan to raise Rs 12,500 crore. Certain foreign portfolio investors, which operate as pooled investment vehicles or PIVs, may not be exempt from the additional disclosure mandates by the Securities and Exchange Board of India following an update in the Standard Operating Procedures or SOPs for the custodians. An updated version of the SOPs has specified several conditions to be met for PIVs to benefit from the exemptions granted. These include no segregated portfolios, independent investment manager, and investors having pari passu or equal rights in the entity. The Insurance Regulatory and Development Authority of India or IRDAI on Wednesday released a master circular on health insurance specifying that an insurer will have to decide on cashless authorization within an hour of its request, a move aimed at boosting cashless initiatives. Insurance companies have been given time till July 31st, 2024 to put the necessary systems and procedures in place. This podcast is sponsored by Sound of CA. We share because we care. Vande Mataram, Jai Hind.